Welcome to the Jaguar Podcast, a show where we discuss all things related to Duval County's finest NFL football team, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Move 42, set, fight!
Duval, baby! Hey everybody, it's Andrew and welcome to episode 162 of the Jaguar Podcast. In this episode, I'll be doing a quick recap of the matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. But before we start, as always, hit that red subscribe button if you want to support the channel and hit that bell icon if you want to get updates on the latest content. Okay, jumping into it, the Jags dropped this game to the Bears 41-17, and it was just a stinker of a game, really. But, you know, one positive thing that did come out of this loss is that we secured the number one pick for the 2021 draft. So that was great. We completed the tank, and that was important. So, you know, have to give it up for the Jags on making sure they lost this game so that they could get the number one pick, which will be Trevor Lawrence. So that is good. But, you know, this game watching it was rough. I mean, the Bears were all over the field. You know, Trubisky threw for 265 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did throw a pick. Joe Schobert had one in the back of the end zone, so that was a great play. But it was just, it was rough to watch. You know, it was definitely a beatdown. You know, surprisingly, the Jags actually kept David Montgomery under 100 yards. I think he had 95 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. But you know, Jimmy Graham, the Chicago Bears tight end, was just all over the field. You know, he had 2 touchdowns in this game. So the defense, the pass coverage was just awful. Yeah, it's just definitely something that we need to upgrade in the draft. Maybe go for another corner, maybe go for a safety as well. But Allen Robinson too, he had a great game for Chicago. 10 receptions, 103 yards. So former Jaguar. And but you know, looking at Mike Glennon, he didn't do very well either in this game. He threw 2 picks. He was 24 for 27, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns. DJ Chark had an amazing touchdown catch. I believe it was in the second quarter. You know, Glennon floated one up there for him, and it was just a ridiculous catch. So great job by DJ Chark. Laviska Shenault, he also had a touchdown catch in the fourth quarter. It was a really nice catch as well in the end zone. But yeah, we just couldn't get it done in this game. But you know, it ends up working out for us. We complete the tank, and we move on to the Colts for the last game in, you know, week 17. So I'll be live streaming that game as well. So make sure to stop by. But not much to say about this game other than really the takeaway is that we got the number one pick in the 2021 NFL draft. So that was good. One thing I forgot to mention too was Dare Ogunbowale, our running back. He had 14 carries for 71 yards. He had a pretty good game. So, you know, kudos to him. You know, didn't get 100 yards rushing, but, you know, looked pretty good in this game. And I'm sure we'll see more of him in in the next game against the Colts. So let me know how you feel about this game. Leave me a comment on the YouTube video or podcast episode. Make sure to stop by my Apple Podcast. Leave me a review. That always helps me when I put these episodes together. One more game left, guys. I know it's been a tough season, but we'll get through it. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time.
Let me get that. JYD coming up with the big sack. Quarterbacks be where we on the prowl. Game day night, you could hear it in our growl. Intimidation. motivation on to keep their hearts racing, eating other teams live on TV front of the nation. Spectacular our defensive scheme.
This episode is available on the Jaguar Podcast YouTube channel, so if you stop by, make sure to subscribe and give this video a like. Also, these episodes are available on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and other major podcast distributors as well. So if you don't mind, please leave me a review and some feedback. I'd really appreciate that. If you'd like to connect with me on social media, my Twitter handle is @JagWarPodcast. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. This is Andrew signing off. Cheers.